Hi, I'm Dax ExclamationPoint. Watch Marvel make me a hero. I'm a drag queen and a cosplayer. I always, wanted my drag persona to be just kind of a bigger, better, larger version of myself. I began drag when I was in college. I went to school, I went to SCAD for sequential art. I always wanted to be more like the superheroine version of an actual woman. Like not like a representation of actual femininity or actual womanhood, but more a drawing of a woman, the idea of what that is. So my first comic in life was Uncanny X-Men 300 by John Romita Jr. Storm had the biggest hair you've ever seen with braids and beads and nonsense. She had not one, but two capes. Visibility really matters. Like visibility matters in comics. More often than not, people don't literally think they want to see themselves in a thing, but when they do, it sparks something else in them. I've always referred to myself as the Typhoonicorn. It really kind of spawned from me like getting ready for like a gig or something and me just like throwing everything everywhere. I started calling it the Typhoonicorn effect, and it's kind of stuck. For my character, I've kind of wanted to go with more of a celestial, like on par with the Phoenix Force kind of idea of it. An epic celestial force that has no edges and has no boundaries. So as far as her powers go, I mean, like definitely flight, controlling of cosmic energy fields, which of course is like manifested through her hair, as would be. And then like telepathy, but like low level. I'm not thinking like, to me, my X-Men. I'm thinking more like she's more of an empath. I wouldn't call her a hero or a villain. I wouldn't call her any definitive like solid term. She's just energy that inhabits a space. I definitely want her to, appear as much like me as possible, but also definitely like something like that appears as like African American or a person of color in general would be ideal. Tall, definitely glamorous. Something with like a starburst pattern, something that's gonna kind of really encompass like the Typhoonicorn, but also spatial entity kind of vibe. I really want like a heavy, like fuchsia and like black or like deep purple. I think silver is kind of would fit more with like a fuchsia and a black or purple kind of vibe, but metallic, just shiny. Also has like a headpiece. It's got a big unicorn horn I'm seeing with like a lightning bolt shaped unicorn horn, but then can then be removed from a skull and turned into a giant energy sword. I definitely see the Typhoonicorn as someone who would patrol space and whenever she came across an issue would then address it. Definitely someone who's like down for fairness and against injustice of any kind, towards any person, being, but the whole time with amazing shoes. So there's one thing I've learned from superheroes: you can always wear heels if you can fly. Ah! In me! Yes! Okay, honestly, the purple details on the boots I live for. I love like the star armor. I love the fuchsia. I love the purple, and then also black. I like the gauntlets. I love a diamond-shaped knee cutout and adding more fishnet texture to those parts. The energy horn, I love it. It's me! Typhoonicorn, rainbow attack, realness, darling. Thanks, Marvel, for making me a hero.